Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to York Sports Network, where tonight we're streaming girls varsity volleyball. I'm Connor Choi. With me tonight is Henry Borchers, and the York Dukes will take on the Downers Grove South Mustangs. Henry, what can we be looking for these two teams tonight?
Yeah, I think tonight's going to be a good game between two good games. York is 12-5 right now, and Downers Grove is 9-10. So it should be a good game between both these good teams.
Yeah, and York coming off a win last week against Maine South. They won in straight sets. Start of the game just a few moments away. Henry, what can you tell us about the York starting lineup tonight?
Yeah, so tonight starting we have Jessie Trapp, Emily Stennen, Lily Roach, Adam Hesch, Piper Barber, and Emily Felberg.
Yeah, we have a talented starting lineup for sure, and this is a group of girls that have really mixed well together early throughout the season. York to serve first. This game's underway here with the serve, and they can't return it, and York gets a quick point on the board. They go up 1-0. Piper Barber with the serve there. Barber's second serve is up, and this one's popped up by South, and they spike it down. Nice dig from York.
Oh, at the net, just tipped it over there.
Nice tip for the kill from the Dukes. They're up 2-0 now.
See if she can continue to get these serves in.
Looking to continue their hot start. Another nice serve. Trouble for South as that's a long hit. The spike is going to be returned. And the Mustangs trying to respond as they get a point there. It's a nice kill from the South.
Yeah, we can already see that York is starting to mesh well, really get in their game put together here.
A nice response by Downers Grove South after that, after falling behind 2-0.
Here we go, Downers with a serve.
Hit up, spike from York, and this one's going to be trouble. The Trojans recover nicely. Ball floating around. This one's going to be set.
The Trojans having to dive for that one. But hit wide, out of bounds.
It's going to be too far to the right side.
We're going to have a sub here by York.
One Stetton now in, and she's going to serve an ace. She just checked in, and her first serve is a point. Duke's up by 3 now. It's 4-1 in the first set.
Looks like Downers had a little bit of a miscommunication there. They need to be talking here to get their game going. They're already down by 3, so we'll have to see how they can make up.
Stetton's second serve is going to be really not returnable. South able to get it done. Rodriguez tries tipping it over. That's no good. The spike, and it's blocked. Excellent block from the Dukes. That's Megan Del Rio, the senior, with that one.
That puts the score to 5-1. Dukes up right now. We'll have to see how Downers is going to try to approach the point deficit here.
Sets up for a spike. This one's popped up. York trying to recover.
York's able to put something together here.
Stetton set outside. Hit no good from Catherine Day. And this one is blocked. Once again, Megan Del Rio. I'm sorry, that was Jessie Trapp with that block. And now Downers Grove South is going to take a timeout as York has a comfortable 6-1 lead. Henry, what do you like so far?
Yeah,
these Lady Dukes have been doing that you want to just see them continue.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job making sure they're at the block, ready for that ball to hit back over. Downers has been trying to get whatever they can get back. A few balls going into the net, but they've been able to recover, so we'll see how they come from the timeout here.
Yeah, with 30 seconds left, we're going to take a very short break here. Dukes up 6-1. You're watching York Varsity Volleyball live on York Sports Network. Stetton's serve is up and away, and now Downers Grove South looking to get a point, but they're not going to get it there.
Big block there from York, able to get up in time.
Once again, Jessie Trapp, that's her second block in back-to-back points. Emily Stetton to serve once again. The serve is up, and it's trouble for the Mustangs, and no one can get to it. The closest one there was Jada Dixon, but that one fell out of bounds after being tipped up by one of her teammates, and it's 8-1 Dukes. Stetton once again with an excellent serve, and it's trouble once again. Micah Olson this time can't handle it, and the Dukes get another point.
Yeah, her serve's been on point today. The barrel can't dig that one up.
Stetton once again, and she aces. Third straight ace in a row. And the Dukes are the first team to double digits. It's 10-1. Emily Stetton on fire, serving the ball for these Lady Dukes today. 3 straight aces. Her next serve, just a bit long, out of bounds. Downers Grove South finally gets a point after a long drought. It's 10-2.
We'll see if Downers Grove is going to be able to come back and try to win this set. They got a lot of work to do, though.
Serve is up, and it's out of bounds. So just as they're able to get the ball to serve, they smash it out of bounds. The Dukes have a new server, Jessie Trapp. And that serve is up, and it hits the wall after being tipped by a Mustang. Trapp's second serve up Mustangs got to get it over. The bump, the set, the spike. The Mustangs can't control that one. That's a point.
That was beautiful there. They had good communication, getting that ball right to the setter. Really set up for a good play there.
Layla Rodriguez, the middle hitter, with that kill. Trap serve just a bit long. That makes the score 13-3. The Mustangs now only trail by 10 points. Jesse Trapp checks out. Ava Naraki checks in. Oh, a nice dig by the Dukes. And this point is still alive. Gonna reset. Bump from Stetton. And spike from Catherine Day wins the Dukes the point. Well, they called that one out of bounds from our angle. It looked like the Dukes won that point. Mustangs get the point. Set the spike from Toliopoulos gets ejected back to the Dukes, and this one.
That one, Downers Grove was just able to set it up perfectly. They're able to block that one up.
The Catherine Day got rejected after Amalia Toliopoulos couldn't get her spike down either. And just as they win up the last point, it's going to get erased.
Emma Stewart now to serve for the Dukes.
Stewart's serve is up. And this one can't be handled by Downers South, and that's another ace for the Dukes. Downers South having a really hard time returning these serves. It just seems to be eating them up at the upper arm. They're not really getting that sweet spot on their forearms, and they can't get a solid return on really any. We saw the long run with Stetton and that last serve right there. Just too much to handle.
Downers Grove is down 10 now, so they're going to have to try to pick up the pace here. Hopefully this timeout can get them back into the game. Downers has also used up both of their timeouts now. York still with 2 timeouts left. The score is 15-5.
Yeah, down 10, Henry. Not going to be easy to catch up. Watching York Sports Network Varsity Girls Volleyball. Dukes up 10. – 15-5 the score. Dukes have the lead. Emma Stewart, the server for the Dukes. Her hit is up. Set for the Mustangs is rejected. Nice block there from the Dukes. That's that solid front line. With outside hitters, Amalia Toliopoulos, as well as Emily Zitek in on there as well. And that serve can't be handled.
Yeah.
Second ace in 3 points for Emma Stewart.
That one's just going to go a little bit wide there, not able to handle that one. Duke's now up to 17.
Stewart's serve is up, and this is not an easy return for the Mustangs, and that attempt on that one is hit out of bounds. Dukes now have a 13-point lead. Stewart's fourth serve. Low dig for the Mustangs. The spike, and Naraki couldn't handle that one. Mustangs get a point back as they trail by 12.
That one's going to be a net violation there on Downers Grove as they try to go up for that one.
Well, that was just a complete whiff on the volleyball. Alexis Gagnier couldn't get to it. She just swung and hit her hand on the net. Complete whiff on the volleyball. Not something you see too often.
Yeah, Downers Grove is going to have to try to avoid making those mistakes. They're already down, so they have to get back into the game.
Sets it to Toliopoulos. She spikes it down, and the Dukes get the point. Excellent spike from Amalia Toliopoulos, the young sophomore, with an excellent hit. It's 20-6, Dukes.
Back into the game. Downers with a big hit there. York not able to get to that one, just a little too late there.
Attempted block. Dukes couldn't get it, nothing.
As Downers will make a sub here.
South trails by 13. They're going to serve. Dukes in full control. Roach's spike is no good. That's a net violation. She hit the net on the way down.
It's now going to be 20-8 Dukes. We'll see if Downers here can try to do whatever they can back in this game.
O'Keefe's serve is up. Nice dig out the ground. Sets it to Toliopoulos, and that ball.
A little dump just works perfectly there, catching Downers in the middle.
Yeah, like you said, Henry, nice little dump. Dukes need 4 more points. Put this one away. Addie Hesh now, the server for York. Hesh with a nice serve, and the return is not going to be good. That goes out of bounds. 22-8. It's been all Duke so far in this first set. They're looking to close this first set out.
Hesh with another good serve.
Spike is going to be.
But she touched that one just as she tried to go down for it.
Yeah, Henry, no good. Just hit a little bit too hard, and that one goes flying. A lot of force into it. The angle just wasn't right. She got a little bit more.
She tried to let that one go.
Yeah, downward hit.
Just a little bit too high.
This one's up. Hesh with a backwards bump. They're going to have to try and save this. Trap with a nice hit to the other side. This one's going back and forth right now. Long rally. Roach's
Downers is going to set it up.
spike, and this one not able to be a successful block. It's up, and this ball is going to be saved. Excellent job by the Mustangs. They just bump it over. Oh, the fake, and it's going to get him. Emmeline Stetton with the fake. Looked like they were going to set it up to Lily Roach, but Stetton just turned around and dumped it on the other side. A little bit of deception there from the Dukes late in the first set. And that is just a violent hit.
Wow. Yeah.
No chance to return that one.
Downers is going to have to stop making these huge mistakes here if they want to try to get this back into the game. Just hit that one a little bit too hard.
I mean, that was just a perfect position for Felbert to come down. Make an excellent hit. Barber's serve. It's going to be returned. Trouble here on what could be the last point of the first set, and that will be Dukes take set number 1. Ball hit straight into the net. Micah Olsen couldn't get it up and over, and the Dukes are winners of set number 1. Henry, what have you liked so far that you want them to see taken to the second set?
As we go into the second set here, Downers is going to have to turn this game around. They need a win of another set right here. So whatever they're going to be talking about in the huddle, they're going to have to really apply that here. Really up their game. York has been quite dominant through the first set, so we'll have to see what goes on set number 2.
Well, I think if you could limit how these play out, you know, they've been struggling a lot with returning the serves. If you can return some more serves, you might be able to squeak by just a couple points here or there. So we'll see what happens. Second set in 2 minutes. We'll be back after this break. Second set about to start here. York girls varsity volleyball. Dukes lead 1-0. Mustangs trailing. Dukes won the first set very convincingly.
York's going to be trying to carry the momentum over from the first set here. They got the first win, but Downers needs to pick up the pace to try to get back into this game.
Looking for their second straight game with a victory in straight sets. And they're looking to start this off here. This is going to be trouble. Dukes with some nice recoveries. They're able to get the ball over.
Yeah, York's having to use this entire court here to their advantage.
Nice little dump to block. And that's going to be Duke's point. Layla Rodriguez with the block. She's excellent at the net for the Dukes throughout the entire year so far.
Yeah, Stenton's going to come on here and try to serve up.
Stenton, an excellent server, and she gets another ace. She had multiple in the first set. She picks up another one to start this second set. Dukes picking up where they left off. Just jumping ahead early. Another serve from Stenton, which is excellent. She's having an incredible game. The Mustangs not really able to dig anything out, especially when it's Emmeline Stenton serving. Once again, Stenton. This time this serve will be handled by the Mustangs. Set. The spike is no good. Good recovery. Nice save.
York's able to reset here.
And they get the point. It was tipped up in the air and fell into no man's land.
Yeah, Downers Grove has had a few good opportunities, but a little bit of a miscommunication from some of their players here have caused a few issues here as Stenton comes to serve again.
A nice spike by Jesse Trapp to win the point. Stenton's serve. Another excellent one. This one bumped up, and this one popped up.
Downers with a huge block there.
They need to recover and get this one over. They do that, no problem. And this spike, and it's down, and Catherine Day wins the Dukes yet another point.
It looked like Glenbar was just waiting to sit on that one, hoping that one would go out, but they're really behind now. They're already down a set, and now it's 5-0 York, so they're going to have to pick up the pace.
Yeah, Downer South struggling early once again. Stenton, her serve was good. This one just dumped over. Stenton on the set. And that's a kill. Or I'm sorry, not a kill. It's a block for the Dukes. Ball was hit into the net.
Yeah, the Dukes been able to pick up a lot of these little dump points that the other team just have to cover those off because it's already 6-0 Dukes.
Stenton's serve. It's top of the net and tips over and falls down into no man's land. Downers Grove takes their first timeout. So we'll take a little timeout here ourselves. You're watching York Varsity Girls Volleyball. Dukes up 7-0 in the second set. Back here in the beginning of the second set. Dukes lead 7-0. Emmeline Stenton serve. Not going to be returned once again.
Stenton's been on fire since the beginning of the set, so we'll see how much longer she can go.
Stetton's serve isn't returned once again, and she is continuing her incredible day from behind the serving line.
Yeah, Downers Grove has just not been able to dig up some of her serves here, which is costing them points.
Stetton serve once again. This one, free ball for the Dukes. They have a play set up. Nice little toss over. And this one's going to be hit out of bounds. So Dukes go on a 10-0 run to start this second set. Absolutely nothing yet from Downers South. It's been all York.
Downers with a few subs here halfway through the second set.
Stetton serve can't be returned. She's got such a nice, powerful serve. It stays low, just enough to get over the net, and it slowly dies and goes towards the ground. That makes it such a hard ball to return. And she's back at it again. South with a lucky free ball. Set to the Dukes.
South with a good dig there.
Couple of great saves from both sides here.
Dukes are able to keep it alive here with this beautiful save.
Free ball for South. They got to be able to make something of it. Dukes just playing hot potato with it, but it falls in no man's land. No one could get it. That was an exciting point. However, the Mustangs are the winners. They make it 11-1, scoring their first point of the second set. Long serve, and that was excellent. Perfectly placed by Juliana Padovic.
Yeah, that one unable to be returned by the Dukes.
Padovic once again. This time Barber able to get there. Set, spike, point. Dukes take that one. Jessie Trapp, excellent hit. And Henry, she's really impressed me tonight with the way she's been spiking the ball. I mean, she's got to be one of the hardest hitters on the court.
Yeah, Dukes have been able to have some really great hits there. The communication is really going. Emily Stenton's been able to get the balls right where her hitters want them, so they're doing a great job here tonight. We'll see if Downers can continue this momentum from the Dukes and try to get back at them, as it's 12-3 Dukes right now.
Trapp checks out after missing the serve. Naraki checks in. The spike is rejected by the Mustangs. That was an excellent job blocking the attempted kill. Keegan O'Keefe on the block along with Alexis Gagnier.
We've seen some great blocks from both teams tonight, but Downers, again, really needing to step up here. Down in the second set, with Dukes already getting the first set.
Stewart's serve just misses. South able to successfully cut the deficit to 9 points. Rocky, nice pass, and this one whiffed on by Roach.
Stenton there just not able to place that one as her hitter goes up.
Still 13-5. Rocky with the pass. Stetton sets, and this one falls down, and that will be a Dukes point. Katie Day. It's a chef's kiss on it to give the Dukes a point. Rocky doing an excellent job just keeping the balls up. She does it there, but the whistle's blown. Mustangs point.
Downers trying to find that little momentum to try to get them back into the game. They're down 6 right now, trying to get anything to work.
Kalapius sends it back. The set, and she's rejected. Lily Roach. She's able to stop it there. Roach just puts up her arms and able to keep it down. Lily over 6 feet tall, easily the tallest girl on this Dukes team, using her size to her advantage. As nice spike from the Mustangs. That one ends in the back of the blue lines.
Mustangs starting to gain some momentum here. It is now 14-8, trying to pick up the pace.
The second set, Henry, has been played a lot better by the Mustangs. Sure, they're still in the hole, but their deficit isn't nearly as bad as it was at the beginning of this set and even last set. Trouble for the Dukes, free ball for the Mustangs. They can set something up, excellent job.
That setter dump has just caught York lacking. York was not expecting that at all.
Alex Barcenas, the little setter dump.
As that one goes into the net by Downers.
After a nice pickup from last point, winning that one in a flashy style. It's completely erased by the missed serve. So that hurts the Dukes. Addie Hesh set to serve. She's got a 6-point lead to work with. The senior serve is up. South able to get it over. The spike.
With a huge hit there by Dukes. Hit that one out of bounds off their blockers.
Jesse Trapp, another excellent kill right there. And Downers using their second and final timeout in this set. And Henry, what are you looking for the Dukes to close this game out? Just need 9 more points.
Yeah, the Dukes, if they can just continue their lead, keep that lead how they have it, keep the momentum going, try to keep the ball away from Downers as much as possible and limit those mistakes, they'll be able to secure this win over Downers.
Yep, couldn't have said it any better myself, Henry. We return here from the timeouts. Addie Hesh still the server. Softer serve from Hesh. This one popped straight up. Trap isn't there. No one's there. Roach tried making a save, but that was nearly impossible for her to get it with the position she was in. She was on the ground. It's now 16-10. Downers doing just enough to stay somewhat competitive. Hesh pass, Stetton, Roach, spike, no one there. Dukes take the point. Makes it 17-10.
York has been doing a great job to try to find these holes that Downers is leaving open, but these mistakes, leaving the holes open, is really costing them those points. It's now 17-10 with the serve.
Barber's serve was up and away. This one.
Duke's trying to block that one, but Downers just got in between there.
Yeah, Henry just wasn't enough. They've had a couple of nice blocks. That one just falls right through the cracks. Serve is up. Dukes with a chance to do some damage. Trap, spikes, gets the point.
A huge hit there. Downers not able to return that, but getting a little late in the game here where they need to start picking up the pace if they want to stay competitive, as you were saying. But we'll have to see how this transitions.
That Trap been excellent throughout the entire course of this game, especially on her kills down. This one's trouble for the Mustangs, and it rolls out of bounds and results in a Dukes point.
That one was just too far for them to save that one, but it is 19-11.
Stetton back to serve. This one not an ace, but a nice serve. Unfortunately, no one's there. Barber tries diving to dig it out. She was just a little bit too short.
Downers is going to pick up the serve here. They really need a few good serves here, a few in a row.
Majority of their points this set, unlike last set, are scored when they're serving. Unfortunately, they're not going to score a point there. That serve way long. Goes out of bounds. Jada Dixon's serve just not good enough. Now Jessie Trapp back to serve. This one just tips over. Somehow ends up at Duke's point. What looked like was going to be Downers South point, as it looked like it was going to the net, just somehow tips over. Trapp to serve again. This time a much better serve. Trouble for the Mustangs. Somehow getting it out of there. Free ball for the Dukes. Stetton sets it. Nice spike
Downers
save.
Set this one back up. The huge hit from Downers.
One-armed save right there. Free ball this time on Downers' side of the court. They go. They set this one. Rejected by the Dukes.
Another huge dig by Dukes.
Trapp with a nice frame. Toliopoulos. Little pass. This one's going back. Barber can't get there. It rolls off her fingertips. Dukes can't take that point.
This one hit just a little bit too wide from the handle.
Yeah, excellent job
As
by
number
both sides.
12 subs in for Dukes.
Naraki back in. She's great attacking these spikes from behind. They probably want her to close the game out, and they're one step closer to closing this game out. Katie Day with the kill.
Downers is now in a desperate situation now. It is 22-13. Downers really having to make something work here.
Piper Barber's out. Katie Day's out. In comes Megan Del Rio along with Emma Stewart.
Downers able to set one up, but the Dukes aren't able to respond to that one. Just a little wide of the court.
Toliopoulos just tried getting a hand on it. It was just outside the lines. 22-14. Dukes with a much more comfortable lead than they had before. Need 3 points to put this game away. And they could get one here. Toliopoulos. Spike is no good.
Setter dump, but they're able to save that one.
Toliopoulos with a little dump of her own. Nearly won the Dukes the point.
Huge hit from Downers to put that point away. Downers now with 15 points, trying to get back at the lead that the Dukes have on top.
This one set up. Toliopoulos to Del Rio, whose hit is saved. This one dumped over. Stetton gets it up. Toliopoulos, spike, blocked by the Mustangs. It was a great play design from the Dukes, doing an excellent job communicating, setting up the play. Unfortunately, just an even better job by the Mustangs staying strong on the defensive front. But that serve is long. Dukes need 2 more points, 23-16. Naraki, excellent job tracking the ball. She lets it go by and out of bounds.
Downers' serve game today has been not so great, with a bunch of their serves going wide and out. So Downers having to step it up with a huge block by York.
Rejected by Emmeline Stetton. She does a great job ending that play. It's 24-16. Dukes need 1 more point. The Rocky serve is up just a bit long. I'm sorry, that was Emily Felberg, whose serve is just a little bit long.
Compared to Downers, York has been on fire with their serves. Stenton serving 10 in a row at the beginning of the set.
Toliopoulos, little tapper. This one saved by the Dukes. They've got a chance to put it away. Stetton off the hand of a Mustang, and the Dukes are going to win in straight sets for the 2nd straight game.
The Dukes will do it again, 25-17. Dukes on top.
Excellent job by the Dukes once again. 25-17. 25-17 victory. Second game in a row that the Dukes have won in straight sets. And Henry, like you said, excellent job from both sides, but in the second set. But that first set being all Dukes really helped them out. And Dukes will win another game, improving their record to 13-5. Tomorrow is senior night. That will be streamed live on York Sports Network against Proviso West. So be sure to tune in for that game. I've been Connor Choi. Alongside me tonight was Henry Borchers. You are watching York Varsity Girls Volleyball live on York Sports Network.